By the grace of God, I have children who sleep till 9:30. So I sleep with them, you know, who wouldn't? I don't have any, like, I could be a better housewife, but that's a different story. Today I'm just gonna do this look. I had a lot of likes on my Instagram post about this look, so I just thought I'd try it because it's really easy. It's a bunch of colors, but it's really easy, yada yada yada. I hope you like this video. Please subscribe, share, give me a thumbs up. Thanks! Hi everybody. So since we're creating a colorful look today, I'm going to go in with a white base. As if I'm not white enough. Having a white base really makes the color of the eyeshadow pop. So I'm going to put that on and set it with a clear setting powder. Now that it's all set, since we're using a lot of eyeshadow today, a bunch of different colors, there's going to be guaranteed fallout, especially with some of the darker colors. So you want a cool trick is to just basically like you're baking, put a bunch of powder underneath your eyes, and it really you do your eyeshadow and it really catches all of the fallout, and you just wipe it away and it doesn't mess up with your foundation, so you can do foundation first. And now that I just look like mean Queen Supreme, that makes absolutely no sense, but you know, you guys are still here watching, so I'm going to grab my Sigma E40 blending brush, nice tapered and fluffy, to dispense my two transition colors. Custom Makeup Geek palette in Creme Brûlée first. By custom, I mean I got this as a gift. I picked out all of the single eyeshadows I want and I put them in my own palette, thus creating a custom palette. And this one we're just gonna smooth it out. Blend, 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 blend. This will be the transition colors, so all of the greens and whatnot blend better together. Next, I'm gonna go in with Chickadee, which is a nice orange yellow color. It really pops in the crease. You want to bring it all the way up to your eyebrow. Then you're gonna go in with a smaller E45 brush. It's still tapered and still blending brush, but it's just a little smaller to get deeper in the crease because we're gonna go in with a darker color. First, we're gonna go in with my Mocha brown from my Makeup Geek palette. We're just gonna tap this one into the crease so we don't bring it up too much because we want to keep it lower in the crease. And when you come out to the eyebrow, just kind of tap in like a small V to get it kind of down on your lower lid as well, kind of connecting the two parts. And it's not that easy to blend since this one's a little more smaller and tapered. It's harder to blend with, so you're going to go back in with your E40 and do the same thing, except keep it a little bit lower. Try to just keep it in your crease. Don't bring it up too much. Try to ignore my foundation. I'm trying out the new NARS Radiant foundation, but it seems to be like clinging to my nose. It's like, it's not my favorite. Just might bring it back. And then we're gonna go in with a more confined packer brush, but it's still fluffy in a sense that you can still blend with it. This is an E25. All of these weird names, I know. Gonna go back in with my Makeup Geek shadows in High Tea. You really want to get this one on. This one has some fallout, so you want to make sure you tap it before you put it on your eye. And then You're just gonna tap it over the lid, but not completely where you still have a little mark right there, because there's gonna be a different color that goes right there. And having the white base really makes this color pop a little bit more, I think. I mean, I like this eye look. I think it's fun to have fun with color, and I think it's not too dramatic that you can't wear it anywhere besides a certain thing. I mean, I just wore an army greenish shirt and I thought I was gonna do this makeup, so that's how that happened. I'm gonna go back in and just press on the color a little bit more. Now I am gonna take some MAC Fix Plus and spray the same brush, just lightly. And then you take the damp side and go over your eyeshadow, and it just picks up a lot more pigment. And then I'm gonna put that on my lid, but more in the center if anything. Then we're gonna go back in with the E40 and just blend out the top a little bit. Remember, if you don't like it, keep blending. Now I'm gonna put on eyeliner next for the next step, because to put on eyeliner first and then put a shadow on top of it, it really like sets the eyeshadow. Like if you put a black eyeliner on bottom and then a black shadow on top, that black color is not gonna fade, because if you have a good eyeliner, it isn't gonna fade. Like this little baby, this is when you know you love an eyeliner, is when you go down to the nub. I love it so much. I finally repurchased. I finally repurchased it, so this one can go. This is the Monster Ardency Inn eyeliner. It is the only eyeliner I have found that stays in my waterline and doesn't move. Like it stays there all day, doesn't move. And I'm not a crier, so it really doesn't move. So you're just gonna go in, suggest you get like a brush or a powder thing and just mark your waterline. And then for the eyeshadow to stay, you really want to go into your lashes, like right below it. Don't go too far, but like right below it, enough that there's gonna be color, like you are lining your bottom lash. Except of course I'd mess up. I'll fix that in a second. Because then you're gonna take a flat, compact brush, like my little nubby brush right here, and then you're just gonna go in and smudge it out. Then once you smudge it out, this is where the color is gonna come in. We're gonna do color on a bolder, brighter color on the lower lid and in the inner corner. This is where the eyeshadow is going to set. So you're gonna pack this on and then we'll brush away the fallout. I'm gonna go in with my Viseart expensive ass eyeshadow palette that I did not pay for, so it was on my wish list for a while and I got it and I'm happy, grateful. Now I get to play with it because they are wonderful eyeshadows. I'm gonna go with the purple and the blue to really give it a nice pop of color. And you're just gonna tap it underneath. Pretty. And then I'm gonna wipe off that color and then go in with the purple color and just buff this one in a little bit more than the blue one. And now we sweep away the excess. It's like we never had fallout. It's an awesome trick to learn. I'm gonna do my next eye and we'll be right back. And I'm back. So now we're gonna pop in some even more color. That makes absolutely no sense, but you follow me, right? We're gonna put in some purple. We're gonna use our finger because a brush just doesn't like impact it the most, gives it the most pigment. So I'm gonna just use my finger with the color Wisteria. Sounds like a disease, but hey, it's a pretty color. And you're just gonna go in to your tear duct right there. It's okay if it's a little messy, that's how I left it. I mean, I don't want it all the way on the bridge of my nose, but you know, nobody knows it's an accident. I mean, it's a creative look. Could be purpose, no one has to know. This is a good base for the next color we're gonna go in with, which is a Colourpop shadow and the Super Shock Shadow. Try saying that 5 times fast. And with the Super Shock shadows, they have a unique formula that it is absolutely like impossible to use it with a brush. Like, it just doesn't work. You don't get the full color impact like you would with a brush, with your finger, like you would with your finger. So this is in the color Party of 5, and I'm just gonna rub my finger in it again because we're all about using our fingers here today. And I'm gonna tap that into my corner. I really like how this turns out. I don't mind that it's a little bit messy. I think it really like gives it the look. It's just different. Okay, next we're gonna do eyeliner. I'm not big on like the wings or anything. It's just not my style, and the fact that I can't really do it that well. Like, raise your hand if you're part of the makeup wipe club. That's the only way it's gonna happen if I get wings, is if I do no foundation and then take a makeup wipe. So it's the only time you ever see a miracle like that happen in one of my Instagram photos. That's how it happened. So I'm just gonna go in and kind of like just put it as close to the lash line as you can. It's okay if it looks thin because you're just gonna go over it with a brush anyways to smudge it out. And now, as if there's not already enough steps, we're gonna go in with a liquid eyeliner pen. The reason why I put liquid eyeliner on top of already like pencil eyeliners, because I feel like pencil eyeliner gets really close to the lashes. It really gets down in between the lashes, so there's like no space when I put lashes on. And then I go over on top to make the line look smoother, even though I said I smudged it out, you know, like woman logic, you know? It makes sense. In a way, it makes sense. Anyone with me? It makes sense, right? Stay with me. That's it, my lovelies. I hope you enjoyed this look. I hope it's easy to recreate. I hope the steps are steppyful, if that's a word, if that even helps you. Please like, comment, subscribe. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Remember, I live to serve you. Bye. Stay with